It's rare to witness a player of Luka's generational talent step onto the court. With his exceptional playmaking abilities and signature step-back threes, he has established himself as one of the elite players in the NBA right now at just 23 years old. His offensive game is unstoppable, and Luka is only getting started. You may already know that he's Slovenian, but have you ever thought about how he even got here? Or what legends like Michael Jordan think about him? In this video, we're taking a look at his meteoric rise and showing you all the Luka Magic. On February 28, 1999, Luka was born in Ljubljana, Slovenia. Here, bet you couldn't find it on a map. He instantly displayed a fondness for the game of basketball. According to his parents, the first time Luka held a basketball was at 7 months old. When he turned 1, he started using a little hoop. Basketball wasn't his only sport of choice. Luka also participated in soccer, but he stopped after becoming too tall. At 8 years old, Doncic participated in organized basketball for the first time, while most of the other players were older than 10. His skills on the court were self-evident, but his love for the game made him stand out. His desire to pursue more challenges made his former coaches call him a prodigy. Even at 8 years old, Luka was ready to show the world his skills, but due to the league rules, he was only allowed to play with the under-12 team. Luka was unable to play for the under-14 team. He was only allowed to practice with them. At that time, his opponents were 3 to 4 years older than him. Real Madrid, the Spanish powerhouses, eventually took notice of his abilities and signed a 13-year-old Doncic to a 5-year contract in September 2012. Luka won the MVP title after dominating the competition and defeating FC Barcelona in the Minicopa Endesa finals. Luka finished with 25 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 assists. He continued to perform well for Real Madrid's youth team up until 2015 when he made his professional debut. He joined the Pro Real Madrid team at the age of 16, making him the third youngest player in the league behind Ricky Rubio and Angel Rebolo. By the 2016-17 season, Luka had established himself as a league superstar, putting up remarkable stats that brought him numerous honors, including multiple ACB Player of the Week awards. He received both the EuroLeague Rising Star Award and the ACB Best Young Player Award by the end of the season. However, the following season would prove to be the Slovenians' defining moment, as Luka took over the team when star player Sergio Llull suffered an ACL injury. Luka was now thrown into the spotlight as the #1 option of Real Madrid. The man himself delivered some of the most memorable performances in EuroLeague history. In the first game of the season, he dropped a career-high 27 points. You could tell it would be his year. Let me throw these numbers at you. In his third game, he had 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. The following game, which would be his fourth game, he had 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Luka was making the competition look like nothing, finding a way to dominate almost every single game. Luka had so many near triple-double performances, and he stacked up awards like they were candy. He won the Player of the Month award and became the youngest to do so. On March 30, 2018, Doncic scored 24 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and he made a game-winning 3. He had a clutch gene unlike any other at his young age. Luka led his team through the playoffs all the way into the finals, scoring 15 points to win the championship. All of these performances earned him the nickname Wonder Boy. He won the EuroLeague MVP and the EuroLeague's Final Four MVP. He also won the ACB's Best Young Player Award and MVP award. The Wonder Boy had won it all. Luka left Real Madrid in 2018 to take part in the NBA draft for the 2018-19 season. Scouts and NBA fans at that time questioned whether Luka was good enough to get picked number 1 or 3 in the NBA draft. Both the Suns and the Kings chose to pass on Luka when selecting 1 and 2. The Dallas Mavericks finally selected Doncic with the 3rd pick after trading with the Atlanta Hawks for the 3rd pick. The Wonder Boy had found a home at a franchise that has a history of building teams around versatile European superstars. This teenager was fierce. Even the matter of whether he was the greatest rookie ever was debated by some. At just 19 years old, he recorded the 4th highest number of triple-doubles in the league. He also joined Tyreke Evans, Michael Jordan, Oscar Robertson, and LeBron James as the only other players in NBA history to average at least 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists a game in their rookie seasons. Of course he won Rookie of the Year and was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team. He burst onto the scene and altered how we perceive basketball in the EuroLeagues. Fast forward to today, Luka's in just his 5th season with the Mavs. At the time of this video's release, he's currently averaging 33.5 points, which which is second in the league to Joel Embiid, 8.8 rebounds, which is top 30 in the league, 8.7 assists, which is fourth in the league, and he's also averaging career highs in blocks per game with 0.6 blocks per game, also a career high in steals per game with 1.6 steals per game. Luka, at 23 years old, has accomplished a lot. He looks to add another major award to his trophy collection as he continues to shine and produce MVP numbers. But aside from all the fantastic stats he puts up, what makes him unique? Is it winning MVP of the EuroLeague as a team? Is it having already recorded the 10th most highest triple-doubles in history? Or is it because he is the only player to ever average more postseason points per game than the GOAT himself? What makes Luka so freaking good? The accolades have come and will continue to come for Luka Magic, but it's his confidence and IQ that puts him in the same league as LeBron, Steph, and KD. Doncic has never been afraid of the moment. I'd say it's a mental thing. It's all about confidence, he said. In his first 5 seasons in the league, he has already racked up so many clutch shots. Buzzer beater after buzzer beater. His most notable game winner was the Clippers-Mavs first round Game 4 during the 2019-2020 playoffs. 3 seconds left. 133-132 Clippers lead. He hit his signature step-back move and shot a deep 3 to steal the Game 4 win to help the Mavs tie the series. It's not only the game winner that's crazy. The numbers he produced that game were unbelievable. 43 points, 17 rebounds, and 13 assists. What more can you ask for? A triple-double performance and a game winner. Aside from his unmatched confidence, Luka Doncic has a mastery of angles and a ridiculous IQ. Luka is so great that the GOAT, Michael Jordan, had something to say about him. A phenomenal player, and at such a young age, he's demonstrating the skills it takes many guys years to develop. It will be incredible to watch him continue to advance in the league. What MJ said couldn't be more right. Luka is still very young, yet his level of understanding of the game is at an all-time great level already. Luka's control of the game is like that of a chess grandmaster, a player who thinks 2 moves ahead. With his incredible IQ and feel for the game, Dallas's former head coach Rick Carlisle compared a 21-year-old Luka to NBA greats like Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and LeBron James. I played with Bird. For 3 years straight I watched, and that was the feeling when you watched him every single night. Magic Johnson was the same kind of player. Really, LeBron James is the same kind of player too. These guys can do anything on a basketball court, Carlisle stated. MJ and Carlisle are right. If you've watched Luka this season, without Jalen Brunson, he's been dissecting defenses every postseason and driving teams crazy with his patience and vision. Who would have thought that a Slovenian kid would rise to the top of a domestic-centric league like the NBA? Everything came from pure passion. There is no denying Luka's natural ability, which is perfectly suited for the game. His mentality, hard work, and perseverance have made him a complete player throughout his career. The ability to lead a team to victory, control the tempo, and hit clutch shots when it matters places him in an elite category. Luka hasn't simply had a few fantastic seasons. He's continuously been exceptional since he started playing basketball as a kid. The only difference between that kid playing for his school's under-12 squad and a superstar adored by millions worldwide is the basketball platform that he played in. What's next for Luka? It wouldn't be surprising if he wins an NBA MVP award and an NBA championship in the next 5 years. The Don is taking over the NBA, and the only thing the fans can do is to continue being mesmerized by his magic.